Well, we're gonna start with the cases project, basically, and we're gonna get to know each other. So, well, my name is Ashley Mayorga. Hello. I am 22 years old. I live in San Jose, Costa Rica. Hermosa, Pavas, basically. I study in San Ramon because I don't know why I decided to do that, but um, and what else? This is my fourth year in the English major, and yes, that's it. I don't know if you have any questions, you can ask me. If not, Antonio.
Well, hi guys, and nice to meet you. Um, well, as you said, Ashley, my name is Antonio Cisneros. I'm from Pérez León, but currently I'm living in San Ramon. What else? Well, I'm 21 years old, and this is my third year in the English major. And I don't know if anyone has any doubt or any question. Well, maybe Stefania can introduce herself.
Well, hello. I am Estefania Artavia. I am 20 years old and I live in San Carlos and I miss San Ramon. And I don't know, this is my third year in the career. Yes, nice to meet you. And what about you, Diego?
Thank you. Well, hi everyone. My name is Diego Araja. I'm originally from La Zona de los Santos, but I'm currently living in Cartago due to college. I'm from the Paraíso branch of the UCR. I'm on my third year of this major. I have another major, but it's not as advanced as this one. What else? I don't know if I've already said that, but I'm 25 years old. I'm the oldest here. So yeah, what else? Well, I love everything related to education. That's why I'm studying this major, and the other major that I have is also related to education. It's counseling, what we know as orientación in Spanish. And I don't know, so that'll be basically it. So it's nice to meet you all, and I hope we can have a lot of fun and enjoy this process. So, Mary?
So, hello everyone. Nice to meet you all. Of you guys, well, my name is Mary Beta Obregon, but I prefer people to call me Mary or, well, whatever you want to call me except Mary because I don't like it. I'm 22 years old and I live in a village near to La Fortuna that is called El Castillo. Most part of the country doesn't know this village, honestly. Well, I am in my third year of majoring, and I am studying in San Ramon. One of the main reasons is because, when I decided to study, I didn't want to go to the city, and San Ramon is like a mix between the city and a village. So they have, it has two of the things that I want to have in my life. So I decided to go there. And I think that's all.
Okay, perfect. Cool. Okay, guys, so let me move this here. Well, this is the first session we have. So basically the steps, yes, the steps we should follow will be, well, we already did check to the number 1 and the number 2. Woo. And now we need to read and discuss the case. So it says scenario, you realize that many of your students are concerned about the local government's solid waste management. There is evidence of clandestine landfills near Paraíso, which lead to the pollution and infection of nearby bodies of water like Rio Macho that affect not only your school, but also the whole community. Diego, do you want to read the task?
Sure. Well, it says the principal has summoned you to evaluate the impact of those clandestine landfills and come up with possible courses of action to either eradicate this problem or reduce its environmental impact. Can you guys hear that?
No. Can you read it again?
Okay. The principal has summoned you to evaluate the impact of those clandestine landfills and come up with possible courses of action to either eradicate this problem or reduce its environmental impact.
Okay, and I don't know if Stefania want to read the questions, or Antonio or Mary. So
Maybe Tefi can read the first one and then
Yeah.
use the
The
second
second.
one and Mary the third one. Yes, that sounds like a good idea.
Okay, so the first one says, what kind of information would you present to the city mayor in order to get support? And how would you do it?
Antonio?
sorry. What is strat? I don't know how can I pronounce that word.
Strategic.
Strategic.
Yeah.
What strategic alliances would you establish? How could those allies concretely help you to reach your goals?
And then the third one says, how would you work with your team to help solve the problem?
Okay, so what do you think about the case? Personally, I don't know where is Rio Macho located, and actually I don't know anything about Paraíso's zone in Cartago in general. I know that it's beautiful zone to go like for a weekend or with your family, but for being honest, I don't know anything about it. But I know if some of you have information or no.
Well, in my case, I just know like the Cartago downtown. I don't know where is the Basilica of Los Angeles. I don't know. Just that. I don't know more as areas of Cartago, like Paraíso.
I don't know. Well, Diego told us that. Oh, Mary, tell us.
In my case, I was in Paraíso. I think last year I was visiting. Well, I was in Paraíso, but the main goal of my trip was Irasu volcano, I think. But I don't know what I can say about Paraíso. It's like a normal city because in my mind, Paraíso looks like a village, but not. It is like it's a city like San Ramon maybe, but I really don't know anything about Rio Macho. I never be well. I have no I never see a river in Paraíso because for me it's a city, but I suppose there is one called Rio Macho. But maybe we need to look for information about it.
That Diego is in the Paraíso.
Yes, I'm from the Paraíso branch. However, I have no idea what's going on there. I have never heard of Rio Macho. Like Mary was saying, I know Paraíso. It's quite a city. It's a city. I mean, I have never pictured a river there, but there must be a river.
It seems like.
Though I have no idea what's
Uh,
going on with this. So really interested to do some research.
Okay, Estefania, do you want to say something?
Well, I don't know nothing about Cartago and about Paraíso, but I can see that clandestine landfills is a big problem that can affect so much environment and people's lives. So I don't know. I think that is a problem that should be solved as
As soon as possible.
yeah. Thank you.
Okay, so let's brainstorm and make a list of topics and possible sources to come up with a proposal. Okay, so I don't know, Diego, are you gonna write them down for us?
Yes, let me get to the slide.
Okay, so Diego will be in charge of writing all the information we
Yeah, I was thinking that maybe we can set like
the goals.
first of all the roles. Yeah.
Okay, well, it's well, we talked about and we said that probably Antonio is the one who will be in charge of recording the sessions and upload them to YouTube and share the link with you, well, with the teachers in charge. Then, well, will be the, let's say, not leader, but the one who will be aware of different details. Then Diego will be in charge of writing everything we're talking about in the session, in the slides document in Drive. And Mary will be in charge of sharing screen and doing that kind of stuff. That everything that we need in the session related to screen sharing. So yes. So do you have ideas of possible list of topics or sources to like to take care of this case, or how would you manage it if you were in that position as teachers or professors that you would be in the future, probably?
Well, I don't know if it is an idea, but based on what Stefania was telling us before, well, this is a general problem. We can find, I don't know, garbage everywhere. Even if there is a law about it, that if you throw garbage in the streets or everywhere, you have to pay a lot of money for it. But it's a general problem. So I think we can, first of all, start like looking for information about, I don't know, well, maybe the concepts of this, the causes, the Dropbox, it have to to a city or our environment. So maybe the Dropbox or possible, I don't know, actions that we can take.
Yes, yes, I think that they could be like, look for information about the effects it could have in like people's health or in the community in general.
It could be in general.
Mhm.
And also I was thinking maybe we can try to look information about if there are some, I don't know, disadvantages that it is having to people from Paraíso, maybe. Some specific ones.
And I think that as Mary was telling, I think that it's also important to not only people's health, but for the environment. What effects that yes, for the environment, basically.
Yes, I was thinking about the animals because, well, if there is a river, maybe there are fishes or something like that.
Yeah, I think that
go ahead.
okay, you said like consequences. So I think that if we want to know consequences, we also should know about causes.
Mhm.
I
The
mean,
causes.
yeah, why this problem is presented in this area.
I think
Uh,
that we should also try to find some specific information about Rio Macho, it's the name.
Mhm.
Yes,
Yeah.
because I think that I just did a little bit of research on Google, and apparently we have it's a protected area. So I think it's very important for us to do some research about how, why is this important to avoid it, to keep it from happening. So I think that's a good idea too for us.
The importance of the river in the community. Yes, for sure. And I think that in general, all of us should read a little about this area of Cartago. At least who is in charge, if they have projects related to environmental, this, I don't know, like trash, if they recycle in the area, or if how they manage the garbage, right? Because it seems like they don't manage it pretty well, but that's not what probably what we don't know if they put in their documents and everything. I don't know, the mayor say, oh no, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
manage the garbage. Probably when he wanted to be mayor, he said that he will try to eradicate these things, right?
Mhm.
So I think that we should search the plan of the mayor and everything, like in order to know what are their intentions with the zone, right? With the area in general, Paraíso.
And also we can look for maybe, well, if you were was telling about project or some projects or institutions that maybe deal with this, and maybe they can help us to find
Mhm.
information and to do some activities. So that could be helpful.
Yes. Estefania, do you want to say something?
Um,
No, everything. I don't know if anyone wants to add something to the brainstorm ideas of what are we gonna do for next, or what are we trying to read and to inform ourselves before next session, our next session.
well, I think that it is important to know how much people know. I mean, people in that community know about this problem, because maybe some people don't know about it, and for that they don't search ways to reduce or to eradicate this problem.
Mhm. You're right. You're completely right. So I think from now that's enough. And then, so design the agenda. So what are we planning for next session, for our next session? I think that we should all make a little of research. So I think that probably the first thing we should do next class, next meeting, it's talk a little about what we learned about Paraíso and the Rio Macho situation. I don't know who has other ideas. What other things can we?
And at the same time, we can come with possible solutions based on what we find about, well, all this topic in Paraíso.
Mhm.
So we can discuss them here.
Yeah, I think
Very
that
good.
also we can organize the information that we found, maybe from the general to the specific information, and then we can develop solutions or something like that. And also we have to discuss all the ideas that we have.
Yes, I would say that the solutions would be like the last.
In the end, yeah,
Yeah.
At the
I
end,
agree.
okay, okay. Uh-huh. I don't know, Diego, do you have any idea?
I don't know if we're supposed to like set already a specific date in this agenda, like when we are actually going
Okay.
to meet. So
Okay, let's see. It said that we need to upload our next meeting by October 23rd. So let's see, October 23rd. That's a Saturday.
Yeah,
So I think it could be October 16th, that it's also a Saturday, like today, that I see that everyone can meet at this
Yeah.
time.
the Saturday
Or no,
before. Yeah, okay.
yes, a week earlier. Are you okay with it?
Yeah.
I agree.
what day again? Sorry.
October the 16th. 16th of October, a week earlier than the due date. Can
It
you?
is any possibility to do it like 2 weeks before, yeah, before the date, because I'm gonna be out in that date, I think. I'm gonna be
Okay.
out like a whole week, the week of the disconnection, I'm gonna be out, so
Oh,
I can.
yes, that's right.
Oh, you're right. So the 9th, that will be like in 2 weeks. Is that okay for you? Diego, Estefania, Antonio? I
I have
can.
no
It's okay.
problem.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will set it that day. So
Maybe
okay.
Diego can write I don't know, just to have it in the presentation, the date in the agenda.
There.
Okay, it's already there.
Okay, at 6, like today, or earlier.
It is going to be a Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I
Yes,
think
I need to work during the day. I finish working at 3, so at 4.
me too, so I think at 6 is going to be an hour.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so that meeting, we're gonna talk about the information that we gathered, organize the information, and talk about possible solutions. I think that we also should talk about the questions we have here in the case. What kind of information would, so I think that we should have at least search for information that could answer these questions.
Yeah.
In order to be able to answer it next session, to answer them next session.
And I was also thinking that if we have to make any change in the, I don't know, in the agenda, maybe for the day that we are going to meet, well, we can do it. So that is not a problem.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, okay, guys, I think that would be everything for today's session. And it seems like we will talk with each other next October 9th. Okay.
Okay, guys, see you.
Bye.
Bye. Have a
See
nice.
you.
Bye. Thank you.